Hey there. So let's talk about sleep. It is so very important to sleep well because you have much more energy that way. If you just sleep well night after night and you wake up in the morning feeling completely energized, you open your eyes and you're ready to go. And you just jump. This is what happens to me most of the time. I just jump out of bed and I get dressed and I feel wonderful right from the start. After that, I do some exercise, but that's a different thing. So, there are certain causes for not sleeping too well. And I want to give you some tips, and hopefully, it will improve your sleep a little. So, the very common things here are coffee and tea, which have caffeine in them that keep you awake. So, um, coffee takes or caffeine, it takes about 6 to 8 hours to break off um, before you can actually feel that the effects are wearing off. So, if you want to sleep, say at 10 p.m., it would be a good idea to stop drinking any caffeinated products before 2 p.m. and not have it anymore. It may be difficult at first, but it is really worth it. And alcohol is about the same. It doesn't take as long as caffeine, but it's still a good idea to take some time before sleeping. It takes about an hour for alcohol to break off, and therefore, yeah, if you go to sleep at 10, stop drinking at 9. If you had two glasses, stop drinking at 8, and you will still sleep well. But the thing is, just need to take some time off from it. Allow the system to recover in a way. Because, well, sleep heals the muscles and your brain, and it makes you stronger. It heals the body. And if you don't get enough sleep, well, what happens is that your brain stops producing glucose and it makes you want to eat more sugar because the system is lacking it at that time. So please pay attention to this. Make sure you sleep well. Some other tips that I could give you is that the blue light from your cell phone or laptop, tablet, whatever, or television, that all sends a signal to your brain that things are interesting and it keeps you energized. It makes you want to stay up and get active. So it would be a good idea to not have a television in your bedroom. Also, make sure that the room is very dark and don't invite friends into your bedroom just to have fun and just to talk. It's okay to do that, but try to do it in a different room. Because what happens is that the brain links these activities to that room, and when you're trying to sleep in that room as well, what happens is that you feel the energy, you feel the link, and it's just harder to sleep. So another thing would be um, try to stop eating before you go to sleep, and do it about 2 to 3 hours before you fall asleep, because the body takes time to digest the food, and it's just better to give it some time and make sure that it's not draining the energy that you just need to fall asleep. Also, try to keep the temperature low. When you're sleeping in a uh, cool room, it's easier to fall asleep. It's also best to relax a little before you go to sleep, say half an hour before. You start reading a book or you listen to some relaxing music. It really helps. Also, it would help to do some sports during the day. Um, you can also keep a plant in your room, because this breathes a bit of oxygen into the space, and it helps to just fall asleep and keep well asleep. So that's just great to have it. Also, the one last thing, and it's very important. It's important that you eat well during the day, because if you eat junk food, what it does, it's not functional in the body, and the the body will send extra blood to the gut to process this food. This will take a lot of energy, and it disrupts your gut bacteria, which you need to to sleep better. When the body is still processing food, it is much heavier for the body, and it's really much more difficult to relax. So yeah, I hope these tips help for you, and I really wish you a good night's sleep. Thank you.